Hey y'all, I'm Dr. Fatimah. I'm a launch strategist and I help coaches, course creators, and service based entrepreneurs plan and execute launches so they can make bank while they sleep. That's right. Today I'm sharing with you how you can build and start your service based business from scratch. You ain't got no list. You might not even know exactly what your offer is going to be. That's okay. I got you. I got you, girl. I got you. And be sure to stay until the very end because I'm going to give you a quick win, give you some action steps that you can take to get your first client so you can really start feeling like an entrepreneur. So step one is going to be for you to assess. What are we assessing? We're assessing ourselves. All right. If you see me looking down, y'all know the drill. I'm looking at my crap ton of notes because my memory is absolute shit. Thanks, COVID. All right. So you're going to take stock of things like your financial and lifestyle needs. So how much money do you need to make? Really consider this. Like, what are the things that you need to pay for in your life? Do you get your nails done like every 2 weeks? Factor that in. Do you like to get massages every month? Factor that in. Do you need to pay for daycare? That's a financial and lifestyle needs, right? So figure out what your financial and lifestyle needs are. Also figure out what your working style is. Do you want to work with a large group of people, a small group of people? Do you want to work full-time in your business, part-time in your business? Start thinking about these things. The next part of your self-assessment is going to be the nitty-gritty. You're going to think about your skills and your interests. So some questions that you're going to ask yourself are going to be, what am I good at? What knowledge, skills, and experiences do I have? What accomplishments have I achieved? Like really ask these questions and go through. And then I want you to brainstorm some things that you're interested in doing, or things that you currently do that you enjoy. So maybe for your job, you're an educator. You like educating other people. Okay, cool. Start there. Maybe for your job, you help coach people on how to land the job of their dreams. Start there. Okay. So if you enjoy doing it, start there. So choose one thing that you think you can help somebody do and get paid for it. That's what you're going to do in your assessment. That's your bottom line. Okay. Next step number 2, you're going to clarify. So I want you to focus on who, what, and how. So in step 1, you assessed and you figured out the why. In step 2, you're going to clarify who, what, and how. What does that mean? You're going to figure out who are you going to help? What are you going to help them do? And how are you going to help them do it? Remember I talked about this in the last video? That's your step, okay? So I want you to think about the kinds of people who are looking for the knowledge, the skills, and experience and help that you can offer. I also want you to think about what types of problems do these people have? What do they want to achieve? What do they want to feel or experience? What are they trying to avoid? Basically, what you're doing is you'll hear a lot of people talking about pain points or problems. So what are the problems, the challenges, the obstacles, the pain that your target audience is currently experiencing? And then your next step is going to be figure out what they want to feel, have, do, or be. I call this the joy. So from pain to joy. Okay, so what pain are they in now? What joy do they want to experience at the end of their transformation? Okay, and I want you to be very specific in terms of who your target audience is. Because the fact is, you can't help everybody, and hell, you really don't need to. Okay, you don't need to, and you absolutely cannot help everyone. It's okay. All right, so you're going to hear a lot of people talking about niching down or niching down. Niche down. That's cool. You want to get down to a niche. Why? Because you're only one person. That's number 1. And you really need to focus. Does that mean that you can't help other people later on? Absolutely does not. But for right now, you're just getting started. Pick one niche, one type of person, figure out everything that you need to know about them and how you can help them. All right. So we talked about who. We talked about what do they need? Now let's talk about the how, right? So in this part of Clarify, you're going to figure out how you will help your ideal client. Basically, remember I talked about that pain that they're in, the joy they want to experience. Well, what are the steps to get them from pain to joy? That's your process. That's your how. So what I typically do to figure out my process is like I said, I write down all of the pain points in one column. I write down all of the things that they want to have, their transformation, their outcome, their joy in the next column. And then I'm going to think about what are the milestones, the big steps they need to take in between to get them from pain to joy, right? So step 1, step 2, 3, 4. These are these big milestones. And then after I've outlined those big milestones, I'm going to go step by step of the actions they can take to reach each milestone. So from pain to joy, what are the big milestones to get them from these two things? And what are the steps underneath each milestone? That's your process. Step number 3 is for you to share. Okay. So now you're sharing things to establish your know, like, and trust factor. And at the end of the day, you have no email list, so you're going to build an email list. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to pick one social media platform: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. Pick one, only one, focus on that one right now. That's it. Don't go to a bunch of different places. You will be spreading yourself so thin. Pick one platform. Now, you've picked your platform. The next step that you're going to do is you're going to share content, okay? And you're going to hear people say share content, share value. This is what I mean by share content. You're going to share things about your personal story of transformation or how you helped somebody get from pain to joy. You're going to focus on those pain points that your ideal clients have and teach them what works, what doesn't work if they want to get from pain to joy. Right? You're going to share do's and don'ts that people should look out for along their journey. You could also teach them like the high level steps of how to get from pain to joy. The bottom line is you're going to be super duper generous in helping others. Don't worry about giving away too much. You are going to be so generous that it's crazy. People are going to be wowed by the amount of value and help that you're offering for free with your content, okay? Because if your free shit is like this, what is your paid stuff like, okay? Because at the end of the day, many of us are in the service-based industry as entrepreneurs, yes, to make money, but also to help people, to make an impact. All right, so you're sharing content. You've picked your platform, you're sharing your content, and the bottom line of all of this is you are building your list. Okay, so whenever you share your content, I want you to have a call to action. So the call to action for every single piece of content that you are going to share during this time is going to be, hey, if you'd like to get even more tips, resources, and insider information about this topic, then sign up for my email list. Click the link here. Every single time. Step number 4 is going to be research. What? Shouldn't we do this first? Hear me out. So you're going to conduct market research to learn more about the people on your list, because that's going to help you to clarify what your first offer is. The people on your list are definitely the ones who are engaged, who are responsive, they take action. The people who haven't joined your list, we're not going to focus on them right now. So we're focusing on the people on our list, right? That's why it's so important to build it. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to brainstorm and decide on an offer to help your audience, to help the people on your list achieve their transformation. Is it going to be a course, a coaching program, or a service? Okay. The structure is going to be really up to you. And what you're going to do is you're going to survey your list about the topic of the offer that you're going to give, okay? So you're going to ask them questions like, what's your number one challenge or biggest obstacle related to X? Or what top 2 questions about X do you have that I absolutely need to answer in my upcoming course, program, service, blah, blah, blah. What you're doing is you're getting an idea of the things that the people on your list, who you will sell to later, what they really, really, really want, okay? So those are your 4 steps. You're going to assess, clarify, share, and research. That's how you get started. You've built a list. You're understanding some things. But now you're like, well, what happened to that last part that you told me you're going to show me how I can get some money, how I can feel like an entrepreneur? Baby, you going to sell, okay? Selling is just giving people an opportunity for you to help them get from pain to joy. That's it, okay? It doesn't have to be sleazy. I don't believe in that shit. I'm not going to promote that. So sell is you giving an opportunity, I'm saying it again, for people to let you help them get from pain to joy. That's it. They either take the opportunity or they don't. Okay. All right. So when you sell, you're going to sell an offer before you completely build it. We're not wasting time building something out and nobody wants it. How many times have I done this? More than I care to admit. Learn from my mistakes. Okay. I've built incredible shit and it's crickets. Don't do that, y'all. All right. So here's what you're going to do. You remember that research that you collected from your list, that survey? You're going to analyze the data from that survey and you're going to create an outline for your first offer. Now, how you structure this offer, like I said, is up to you. You can do a live course or like a group coaching program where you guys meet every week for like an hour. And you could also do a one-on-one service for 3 to 4 people tops. Don't do any more than that. All right. So when you're doing this offer, you're taking all the questions and the ideas and everything that you've gotten from the survey. You're going to organize them into themes and categories. And then you're going to structure them into a way, you're going to order them into a way that logically makes sense. Now you have an outline for an offer, right? So once you have this done, what you're going to do is you're going to sell this offer, this outline. You're going to talk about it to your list and you're going to offer them an opportunity to let you help them using this outline of the offer. Okay. So you're going to get people in, you're going to charge them. You're not doing this shit for free. Again, learn from my mistakes. My first coaching program, I did a one-on-one coaching program for 11 people for free. Sis, I was burnt out. Don't do it. Charge. Okay. I don't care if you charge $20. We're not doing nothing for free. Okay. So however much you want to charge, that's up to you. You can charge from like $50 to $3,000. That's on you, boo. Figure that out. All right. But the point is, once you get people in, you are going to blow their damn minds. The value that you were offering in the free content is nothing compared to what you're about to do when you're in this paid offer. Here's how you blow their minds. You're going to be a responsive educator. Okay. What does that mean? It means you've gathered all the questions, you've made an outline, and after every single session, like if you're doing the group coaching program or like a course that you're doing live, after every single session, you're going to ask the people who have bought your course or program, do you have any more questions about the topic we've covered today? Okay, you're going to write those down. And then you're going to ask them, okay, so our topic for next time is going to be Y or Z or A or B or C. What questions do you have about A, B, C, Y, or Z? And then in the next session, you're going to address those questions and make those into talking points. It's going to be amazing. You're going to blow their damn minds. Okay, so blow their minds. And then you're also going to collect information and feedback from your clients about their experience and about what they understand as well, right? So you're reflecting on that client experience and that feedback in order to refine your offer. The whole point of this is for you to validate that what you're offering resonates with, is desired by, and helps your target audience. All this is going to help you. So that is going to be it for me. Here's my quick summary because you know I'm an educator and we like to do summaries. What you learned today. Here's what you learned today in terms of how to start your online coaching, course creation, or consulting business from scratch. You're going to need to follow these steps. Assess your needs, skills, and interests to figure out what you'd like to do. Clarify who your ideal client is, what they need, and how you're going to help them. Share what you know to position yourself as a knowledgeable and skilled contributor and to build your list. Research the market of your list to help you plan your first offer, sell your offer, and get your first clients. make a little bit of money, validate your offer, and refine it. That's how you do it, y'all. So in my next video, I want you to be sure to stay tuned because I'm going to walk you through how to set up your email list and nurture relationships with your ideal clients. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that bell to be notified when the next video drops. That's it from me. Peace out.